Hey everyone, this is Sunlock24, and before we go any further, I want to remind you to keep your phone vertical and click that full screen icon on the bottom right. Now, today I've got actually an extremely interesting deck. Unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of time to play. Some of the downtime that I did have was I was trying to figure out some software, because I am trying to take my my channel to the next level and try to get it to where the audio, the video is a little bit better than it usually is. And let me go ahead and purchase some packs and see if we have any luck, and then we'll go into the deck. So we're doing 5. Okay, purchase, and I'm just purchasing the Echoes of Silence because I do need a second Silent Magician. Even though in my opinion I don't think it's gonna be meta at all. I just want it for a fun deck. It takes 2 cards in order for you to summon it, and then it can just easily get destroyed by a trap card. Or by a Twin Barrel Dragon, which everybody's playing right now. But it is what it is. I just want to go ahead and have 2. No reason behind it other than that to have a fun deck. I doubt we're gonna get it with this 5 packs, but oh well. Well, we got a level 4, not a level 8. It might be this one. Level down. There it is. I actually got it. That's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm excited about that. Hopefully, I'll do a revised version of the deck tomorrow if I do have the time. But anyways, the deck that I've got for you, it was just we were doing the stream yesterday, and I came up against this deck. His version was a little bit different. It was running the fish that were unaffected by spells. When you have Yumi out with the Mystic Box, I think, and I decided not to go that route because I only have 1 Mystic Box. And the version that I'm running, basically, well, I'm going to go ahead and get into the deck before I kind of get ahead of myself. So I'm running 2 Chiron the Mage, 3 Uminotaurus, 3 Wingtortoise, 3 Skystarray, and this is the MVP of the deck, 2 Super Rush Headlong, 3 enemy controllers, 3 Mirror Wall, and 1 Windstorm of Attack. So basically what you want to do is you want to summon Skystarray in the first turn, attack with it, get removed, and then hopefully you have a Wingtortoise in your hand so you can special summon it. And this guy becomes super annoying, and I found out the hard way, because he can get special summon from either the graveyard or your hand, and it's just so annoying you can't get rid of it. And then once you do have it, you can just use it for enemy controller. You can go ahead and crash into other 17 beat sticks like Gosuki or other 1700 attack monsters that are being played right now in the meta. But the Skystarray and that card are just super annoying. And I actually lost to it yesterday on the stream. Hopefully you were following, or you guys were following. I actually didn't see my view count because I don't have like 2 monitors or anything. I couldn't do it, so I didn't see how many people were watching. But anyways, all you really want to do is protect those with the enemy controllers, the mirror walls, and hopefully your Skystarray. Well, most of the time it survives and it doesn't get enemy controller. And a lot of people that you play against, even if they have enemy controller, they don't know to enemy controller the Skystarray, and that's where they mess up. Because once you trigger that first one and you get your first turtle out, I think it's all downhill for the opponent. And then Chiron the Mage is basically there to deal with back row. I was trying Sergeant Electro in one of the replays, and you'll see I only have 3. And this is the final version that I ended up with. And Sergeant Electro goes down when you have Yumi on the field, and I completely forgot about that because I'm a total noob. But anyways, Uminotaurus is just to finish your opponent off. He does deal piercing damage whenever you attack a defense position monster, which most of the time they are going to have because of an enemy controller. And then after that, you just finish him off with a 800 Skystarray, which is super annoying if you're playing against it. But let's go ahead and get into the replays. And I did try several versions of it. That's the final version I ended up with. If you want to see more replays, if I don't get the Silent Magician deck tomorrow, I'll do more replays of this particular deck because I don't think I have anything planned for tomorrow just yet. I'm in Platinum 1. And like I said, just recorded 3 replays because, like I said, I haven't had that much time to play. And this is what I have for you guys today. I'm trying to see if I can figure out how to edit a portion of the stream and then bring it to you guys, but that's gonna be a whole new other thing, and I think I have to buy another software for that, which I don't think I have. And once I do get the software, I'll go ahead and start doing that. But for now, I think this is what we're gonna go with. All right, so he's playing Relinquish, and here, well, you'll see. Alright, so I do have a Skystarray, so I can go ahead and attack directly. Like I said, it's super annoying to play against the Skystarrays. They just poke and poke and poke, and after a couple attacks, you just lose. Alright, and here I was debating whether to use my own enemy controller, and I decided against it, so I'm going to just go ahead and take the damage, because I know he does have a Relinquish in hand, I think, live already. So I'm going to wait for the Relinquish, and I think even though I'm at 900, it's fine. I can go ahead and attack for another 1600. He enemy controls my Tortoise, so he essentially doesn't get destroyed. And here's where my enemy controller just pays off a lot, and I think that's how people just need to learn how to play enemy controller. If you don't have to use it, don't use it. Wait for that perfect moment. And for this particular game, this is that perfect moment. You do have to wait for the opponent to activate the Relinquish, that way he can't activate it after you activate enemy controller. Otherwise, if you would have activated, he would have just taken his Sonic Bird and attacked the game anyways. So do think of your moves ahead of time, and most of the time if you play the enemy controller, it's gonna win. And that's the reason, one of the reasons that I enjoy running enemy controller in all of my decks, and then I ended up attacking for a game. I don't think there's a deck that I've done that doesn't have or isn't running enemy controller, because just enemy controller can steal games out of nowhere. Alright, let's see what this one is. And I should put the volume down a little bit more. Alright, Seto Kaiba, I think he's running a straight up Blue Eyes deck. And I'm going first. Alright, here's the version where I was running the Cannonball Spear Shellfish, which I ended up taking them out because they were just being cloggy, and since I didn't have the box, I couldn't get much use from it. You can enemy controller them, and they won't die or anything because of the enemy controller, but still, I'm only running 3 enemy controllers, and I don't think it was worth it, so I ended up taking them out. And be done. And this was a super tough game, I think. Because I'm playing, he's playing Red Eyes, not Blue Eyes, my bad. So those mirror walls are just coming in handy. And I do pay for that second one, so I can go ahead and attack for 800 and then attack the Goblin Zombie, which was going to get a Gosuki, which, hey, that's fine. And there I just keep poking with that Skystarray, and then I can do more damage with a Uminotaurus again, but he does have a Sphere Karibo, which is unfortunate for me. He goes ahead and activates Get Lizard on the Tortoise, but the Tortoise is immortal once you have Skystarray, and he just keeps coming back wherever you put him at. Whether you send him back to the hand, whether you put it in the graveyard, he just keeps coming back, and it's just annoying. If you played against this deck, you know how annoying the deck is. And again, he's trying to survive. He does summon a Red Eyes. He attacks the Skystarray, which it's fine. I go ahead and try to stall out for for an enemy controller or a mirror wall or Ice Skystarray, which I get an enemy controller, but I opted not to use it and bluff it as a mirror wall instead. Because I don't know what his back row was, and he does go ahead and attack the defense position monster, and he does summon a monster where I think is where he messed up, but he does have a mirror wall on the back, and since I have 2 enemy controls, I can go ahead and try to go for the final push. Even if he has another mirror wall or whatever, it's not gonna matter. Even if he has a rush, the only thing I could save him is another enemy controller, which I didn't think he had, so that's why I went ahead and added the 2, waited for the second enemy controller to go ahead and win. Alright, and then the last one. Now, this was the very first version that I was running. The very first version wasn't that great, to be honest, but it was still doing work because of that Skystarray and the Tortoise combo, which is just, it's insanely good.
Duel.
And here, Again, you can see my noob side. I completely forgot that this guy was a reptile and not an aqua, because he is a water, but he's a reptile, so he can't really do, or he doesn't gain the attack from Yumi. So, and I was thinking that he was gonna get the attack boost, and I completely forgot that it was a reptile, and he surrendered. All right, so let me go ahead and show you the deck once again. Okay, here it is, and again, super simple. It's really easy to play. It's kind of a troll deck to where you kind of piss off your opponents, but it is super fun to play. And if you have any suggestions on it, go ahead and leave them down in the comment section below. If you want to check out the stream, I don't have a set calendar or a set hours that I'm gonna go ahead and stream. I think I'm gonna have to make a Twitter and then go ahead and tweet it out whenever I am gonna stream it. And once I do, I'll go ahead and let you guys know. I do want to or hope that you guys understand. I am taking all this extra time and trying to make everything better, and hopefully make everything better for you guys. And hopefully you bear with me for just another week or two. And we can get everything straightened out, and then I can go back to my regular schedule of uploading every single day like I've been doing. If you've seen my channel, you've noticed that I've grown in just a couple of months. My quality is going up, my sound quality is also everything's going up, and I hope to keep going, and I hope you guys stay with me for the rest of the journey that I've been taking with this channel. And if you have any suggestions, leave them below. If you like the video, leave a like. If you dislike it, leave a dislike. And if you enjoyed my content, subscribe. And I guess I'll see you next time.